Hello, and welcome back to a new episode of Aspire to Inspire with your host, me, Robin E. I am super excited today on the show, y'all. We got a superstar in the building, okay? My man's on television screens. He doing a lot right now. He is really a mover and shaker in the Lake County community. Kenneth Arnette. Welcome. Yes.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I mean,
Feeling good?
this is nice. I don't know if y'all need to get here. Aspire to Inspire. This is really nice, and it smells good in here.
Thank you. Come on now. Let them know it's the vibes in here.
It's the vibes in
It's
here.
welcoming. Well, I appreciate you for coming. I'm excited to have you. Thank you so much for taking out some time to come on the show. I know you're busy. You got a lot going on, but we're going to get to it today.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, for sure. Now, for those that don't know, you are from Lake County.
Yes.
Okay, what city?
Waukegan.
Okay, period. Bulldogs. Bulldog Nation.
For sure. For sure. I hate to upset people.
Let them know.
Class of 14.
Okay.
The best class.
Oh, wow.
I mean to put you out there.
You didn't have to.
The best class.
Okay.
We pretty successful.
Y'all are. I think a lot of people from Waukegan are successful, to be honest.
For sure. Oh, and I got a shout out. I went to the alternative campus, so definitely shout out AOEC.
Thanks. You right. Don't play with
You
AOEC.
think you can't make it? You can do it. It don't matter if you went to the alternative school or not, man.
Fact.
I went to the alternative school, so.
Absolutely. And you persevered over obstacles, so shout out to AOEC
exactly.
for sure. So, I mean, before you got into acting, like growing up, what were you into?
Basketball, I guess.
That
That
was
was
it?
really it. It's funny. I guess I was always into movies.
Okay.
I was always into movies, but yeah, acting, no, I was never into acting.
No,
No,
never.
not growing up, no. Just
So what was it? What was that first moment where you were like, I might could act a little bit?
I never had that moment. Honestly, the story is I contacted, if you know Carlos Smith, everybody, shout out to
Carlos.
Boylos, crazy. I contacted him. I was 19. I'm 19 at this time. I'm 19, out of high school, different jobs, getting fired or quitting. So I was just like, man, I seen Carlos. I didn't know him, but I knew him through Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think what he do is cool. I didn't necessarily want to be a DJ. I didn't necessarily want to be a radio personality, but I was like, I want to do something with the media like that. So I hit him up like, hey man, do you need an intern or something? And I think he hit me same day. He was like, yeah, man, just come by the studio. We could chop it up, see if we can do that. So I'm like, all right. I go there, literally. I walk in the door, still got my hand on the door. He was sitting at the door, which is kind of weird too. But he was like,
Not at the door.
he was like, hey, do you act? And I remember thinking when he asked me that, I remember thinking not to say no. For some told me just don't say no. So I was just like, exact words. I was like, I mean, I ain't never tried. And I guess from there it's history, because then he had me do what is now The Bridge, if anybody is a fan of that on YouTube, with Pastor Josh. He had me do something from there, and then that's where acting found me. I ain't never thought about it. I ain't try it. And then people said I was good, so I just kept trying.
Wow, you just fell into it.
Yeah, it came to me as I opened the door. It found me. So
you never had like stage fright or been scared to speak in front of people?
no, but I get that from watching people like Floyd Mayweather and stuff. Like I see how much he practiced and how much he put into it. I know he worked out 3-4 times a day.
Yeah.
And when I would see him, like people used to hate that he was so arrogant, right? But it was like, when you practice that much, you know what you're capable of. You know what you can do and what you can't do. So
Thanks.
I always wanted that confidence for myself. And I knew I had to do that work. So being scared, I was like, no, I know I practiced this. I know what I can do or what I can't do. If I ever feel nervous, I know I ain't practiced enough. That's what it is. I know I ain't practiced enough. Or I may feel nervous of like, I want to do this 100%. I kind of need to get this line right. But being scared to do it, I ain't never scared to do it.
Okay, I ain't never scared.
I don't know why I'm never nervous or scared to do it, y'all. I don't know why.
That's a gift though. A lot of people get on stage or they speak, they get sweats, they just fall out. It's like a whole thing for them. So for you to just naturally be like, okay, if I didn't practice, I'm not ready. That's a lot.
Yeah, I take preparation very serious. So if I ain't practicing, then I know I'm gonna embarrass myself, and I ain't going to embarrass myself. So I'm coming to eat. I'm coming to really get the job done.
Yes.
So I got to practice. You got to put in the work. And I got to know it with my eyes closed, backwards, upside down, so I could do it however I need to get it done.
So being on the bridge, how was that being your first time really acting? What was it like having to kind of get into the filming schedule, retakes, playing this character? What was that like?
It was new, of course, but Josh and Carlos made it fun. I mean, it was mostly scripted scenarios.
Okay.
I think the first episode was actually scripted with lines, but after that, it was mostly scripted scenarios.
Okay.
Which, in the long run, helped me out so much because people are not like comfortable with improv and things.
Right.
And I was like, well, this is how I started. I started with the hard stuff, I guess. So I can always, on the fly, just go off the top. If somebody forget their lines, I know how to get you back on track, or I'll just go there with you. So that really helped me out a lot. And yeah, doing that, I mean, it was fun. It was a good thing to do at 19. Kept you busy, kept you out of trouble. Man, shout out to Carlos and Josh, man.
Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Carlos and Joshua Randolph, for sure. That's dope. So how long did you film on the bridge?
How long was the bridge?
Because it was a while. Y'all had a lot of content. Y'all had a lot of stuff.
Yeah. All I remember when I started acting, that was April 2015, when I walked in that office. And I remember, because Empire had started the same year or the same month.
Okay.
Empire started the next month, I think in May. I remember like trying to be like them. That's where I watched that show. Every time I watched the episodes 4 or 5 times, trying to practice their lines, seeing what they doing. So that's how I remember when it came out. And I think we came out, May 2015, same time as Empire. And we didn't film I think it was like weekends.
Okay.
It was too bad.
So it wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't no bad schedule and all.
Nice.
Okay. I didn't have nothing to do, so I guess it wasn't bad. I don't know if anybody else was bad for them, but.
And then seeing yourself, on the screen, actually in that role, how did that feel?
No, it always feels, I don't know if that's a perfectionist thing, but I always feel like, I could have did that better. Because I know how I look when I get mad. Yeah. I know how I look when I'm happy. So it'd be like, I could have been happy. If I don't fool myself, if I don't believe me, and I'm like, who else gonna believe me? I gotta be like, oh, when I see that, I do look happy. So you gotta believe it, because you don't know how I look when I'm happy. But if I think I look happy, then I'm happy.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. So you're sitting there just critiquing yourself the whole time.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You gotta practice. It's like when I see it, I want to be like, oh no, it's good. I know it's good. If you hating on it, that's okay. You just didn't prefer it.
Facts.
It ain't that it wasn't good.
Facts.
That's always been my mindset too, man. You got to be undeniable. You cannot like it. That's cool, but you can't say I wasn't good. So that's also goes to my practicing when I practice stuff.
Okay, come on. I feel the same way. I watch some of the stuff I do, but I don't watch everything I do because I'm like, I know it was good.
Oh, yeah. If you can't feel it, if it didn't feel good, then why we put it out?
Facts.
As long as it feels good, I probably don't even need to look at it. If I look at it, it also look good. Oh yeah, we in there. Yeah,
we in there. Facts. So from the bridge, then you transitioned, into Snakes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So I definitely want to talk about that because I feel like you had a very powerful role on there. You grew a lot as far as your acting skills and the different, emotions that you were trying to portray. Because like I said, I feel like you're a very funny person. So I feel like in there, we kind of got to see you play different emotions. So how does the Snake series kind of differ for you from The Bridge as far as your role?
The Bridge, both are still, I think, teenagers or late teens individuals. Besides The Bridge being a cleaner show, Sean had more emotional levels, and plus he had a drug problem. So I was able to just try different things. The Bridge was kind of like, I was being a teenager, I guess, I don't know what you call it, the all-American teenager.
Okay, yeah.
So it's kind of consistency of the acting, and I kind of knew what to do all the time, but Snakes was always like, okay, today he gonna be acting, but tomorrow he gonna have to cry, or he might have to act a little off it, and then he's regular the next time. So Yeah, it was more of a challenging situations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely have a clip from the Snakes. This is one of the clips that I love personally, just because now I know the backstory. I didn't know all that was going on when you was doing it, but I just like the whole feel of it. Like you said, you sold it to me. I thought it was believable. Whatever was going on, I said it's real. So let's check out the clip real quick.
Fucking cokehead. Because of who? Not because of me. Because of fucking your son, Michael. He introduced me to this. I would have never even been like this if you were there. We would have never been in that situation. You know why? You know why? Because all it takes is love.
Cause it was a lot of what? How did you channel the emotion for that scene?
If I'm being honest.
Yes, be honest.
If I'm being honest. We were there at this actual, what you call it, graveyard. Yeah. And it was a lot of bugs. And also, we needed to shop before the sun went down. I'm pretty sure I was still in the military at the time. And it was like right when I was about to leave to go back to, I was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia. So I was about to go back to Virginia, I think. And that's probably like the last day of filming and the sun going down. So we need to get this done or I can't do it for another however many months. So I did that in 2 tries, 2 takes, and it was unscripted. So it really was just the fact of like the pressure. I got to do this now. It has to get done now or it ain't going to get done.
Okay.
And I think that's just where he was just like, he told me like, oh, we're just here. It's about your mom and and go. And I was like, all right.
That was Marcus.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Shout out to Marcus Bowman.
And I just knew it had to be big. That's why you see me doing these. It had to be big. It had to be emotional. What I was saying, I don't even remember. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, if I watch it back, I remember. Yeah. But none of that was scripted. I was just saying the stuff.
So it was the pressure. The pressure in the moment made you deliver.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it wasn't practice, none of that.
That's good to know. That's good to know, though. Some of the best scenes might come out of pressure now. Now I'm gonna be thinking about it. Like,
and that scene is like, it's much longer than that too. That was another thing. I'm like, I gotta freestyle and I gotta do it for a little second too. I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna just say it. Then it's like, all right, we gotta do it again. I think we did it twice. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, I love it. I love the backstory as well because you can't tell the bugs was all up in your face like.
Oh yeah. I know if he didn't remember that it was a bunch of bugs. We like, all right, come on, all right, yeah, come on.
I'm dead. So you were also in the military during that time. Are you active duty right now? Are you
No, I'm out now. Okay, I'm out now. I got out 2021. So
okay. Thank you for your service.
Oh well. Thank you for your support. They told me that was a proper response. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your service. So dang, I mean, why did you continue to film even though you were in the military during that time? That's hard.
Because I had started that before I went. And it was also it was like what I'm gonna do when I come home.
Okay.
Nothing really anyway. So and then I liked that it was something to look forward to, especially when you're on deployment. It was something to look forward to that I know like, he like, oh man, we working on the episode. He would always text me or send me clips. I'm like, oh yeah, so that's cool to have something, I guess, to look forward to or see, something productive to do other than be in the military, I guess, in another city, another state you ain't from by yourself. See, when I came home, it was every time I came home, every time I took leave and came home, it was working, filming for 10, 12 hours a day, cold, hot. Yeah, so my military time, when I was here, it was always I was filming. I never really had no free time.
Do you feel like being a part of the Snakes, that really kind of molded like that actor bug in you, like really being a part of that? Because it's ran for a long time. It's a lot that ran, so.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because I was also like low key. Marcus tried to give me more credit, but low key, I was a writer and everything of it too. So trying to get these things perfect and trying to like just perfect it, I guess. I know all the little things in the background I had to get it done. So doing that process, trying to make something creative, being a creative, trying to make a show come together, the processes makes me love it or gets into it more. So yeah, that.
Facts. Shout out to Marcus again, because
Yeah,
it's a
shout
great
out.
series. Snakes is a
Shout
great
out.
series. So, as the momentum grew, because, I remember at one point in time, Snakes was just the whole wave. It was just all over the internet, all over Facebook.
Really?
It was getting a lot of share. I mean, it was just that. So it's like having kind of this buzz grow around it. Did it make you feel more confident to kind of take your acting more serious? Like outside of that, like, okay, I can continue this after this.
To be honest with you, I was never a popular person. I have no idea about all the popularity of the show. No one ever really hit me up, or nobody ever sent me all the messages. They always send it to Marcus. Marcus tell me everything about it. He'd be like, oh man, it's this and that. Man, people waiting on it. I'm like, really? No one asks me anything. No one hits me up at all. I'm like, so the influence from other people or like the hype of the show never really drove me, because I never really seen all of it or received all of it. So it was just me trying to be better, trying to make the best product I can make is what made me want to keep going and get better at it, and just, I don't know, get better at it, I guess.
I get that. Well, it was a lot of recognition, definitely. And Marcus always made sure to shout you and Queed out. Shout out to everybody that was on Snakes.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody, all the cameos. Shout out to y'all for doing that.
I find out later on that like it's more popular because a lot of people know me more than I know. I don't know who knows me, but a lot of people know me or know my face. So I try to be an upstanding citizen because I don't know who gonna tell on me.
What was the hardest part about filming Snakes?
The hardest part about filming Snakes is a lot of it does not come out.
Ooh.
A lot of Snakes has to get refilmed, and it does not, or it does not come out. So that's the hardest part. Having to film it again, having to make it. Every time we did, though, I ain't gonna lie, we made it better every time. But sometimes things get cut.
Yeah.
Sometimes somebody quit.
True.
But now we got to do these 7 scenes again because they was in all 7 of them.
Dang, not 7.
So that's the hardest part. The actual like doing it, and to me that wasn't hard at all. But the actual of like doing it again, going back there again. Oh, we did it when it was -0 outside, but we can't keep it. So we're going to do it again 3-4 months later. It's like, well, I could have saved my time and saved from being cold and shaking and chapped lips. But
that come with it, though.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
Come with it.
For sure. It come with it.
I'm dead. No, that's funny. Okay. I like that. So, I mean, is there a role you feel like you would never play?
A role I would never play.
Or is everything on the table?
Everything is on the table. It's just how far we take it. Like a lot of, we're going to put it out. Man, a lot of things in the Black acting community is not to play a gay character if you a straight
speak on it. I mean,
if you a straight male, it's something against playing a gay character. And I have nothing against playing a gay character, but I don't want to kiss another male. That's my only thing.
Okay.
I know, like, so if you're going to do that, you might as well get you a gay actor. It just makes sense anyway.
Facts.
I don't want to get a Native American actor playing a Latino person. So, but yeah, other than that, like, I don't have, like, I need to share this clip for y'all too. I have a clip. I've been embarrassed because I know I'm going to get roasted in the group chats with my fellas, but I have a clip. I showed some people, and it was for, I don't know if y'all know the movie, what was it called? Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Yeah, I know that movie.
Yeah, so apparently they were making a new one. I don't know if it's still coming out or not. And I think it was starring Tyra Banks. And my agent sent me an audition for it. And the audition said I had to be a flamboyant and fabulous guy. And so I'm like, all right, cool, I'll do it. Because I definitely want to show my range. At any time I can display range, I want to do it.
Okay.
And I know the role wasn't like I said, it wasn't like I had to kiss nobody or compromise any belief or thing I had. So, I was down to do it. But it's funny because I have on like a fishnet shirt or something. And I'm really like doing all of this. So I got to put that clip out so people can see it. Because it displays range. It's funny. and I also didn't get the audition, so it makes me look like a fool, I guess. But but other than that, yeah, I don't think there is no role like.
That's good to know, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good to know because you know what? That's a real conversation. And that's a topic that's coming up right now. You know, of course, Cat Williams put a lot of people on display as far as comedians and just the whole ideology of black men in dresses in Hollywood. So it's just, something to ask. Like, if you get into this worthy life role that could possibly change your life, but there's a dress involved, is that compromising your integrity? It
depends on what you're doing with the dress, to me. I just seen a clip, Marlon Wayans said it. Like, to me, dresses are supposed to be funny if they're on a male. I thought it's supposed to be funny. Mm-hmm. So if you like an undercover cop and you just had to be in a dress for a scene or something, that's funny to me. That's not, I don't know, like, in what situation does that make the black community look bad? Mm-hmm. If it's for a comical purpose, if it's being funny. Now, if it was to degrade black people, I'm not gonna be your person in the black dress, and the black person in the dress. Yeah, you're gonna have to pick another sucker. It ain't gonna be me. But yeah, I don't know. Every time I see somebody in the dress, it's funny to me. Big Mama House funny. White Chicks is funny. I don't remember seeing somebody in the dress and be like, look at this fool making black people look bad. I don't remember seeing a movie like that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably some out there. Yeah. And I do understand where people come from when they say that. But to me, no, really, I think it's really for comical purposes. And for comedy, I don't mind it.
Thanks. Okay, I can't be mad at that. That's a real perspective. And I like, as far as you saying, showing the range, like, okay, the kissing's off limits, but I can play a flamboyant person if needed.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I like that.
Yeah. That's just, I'm like, at that point, I feel like you just need a gay actor at that point.
Facts.
That just makes sense. If I wanted, what they call them, trapeze, somebody that's real flexible or something. Yeah. I can only been so far, y'all. Like, at this point, you might as well get you the real person. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that. That's true. That's true. But there's a lot of straight males, that end up taking that role and then saying later that they regret it. But I guess that's like an integrity thing. That's for you to decide at that moment, like, how is it beneficial to you?
Yeah, and I don't feel like nobody makes you do anything.
True.
So if you did it for the money, you knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
All the contracts I've signed said exactly what it was.
Facts.
All the auditions I did said exactly what it was. Lines, you get to see the lines. You know what you're doing. You knew what you was doing. That's all I'm saying. You signed up for that. They didn't ask you to take this $1 million for this. They didn't force you to take it. You know what I'm saying? They asked you and you signed it. So do the job. If you was uncomfortable, you should have been uncomfortable then.
Facts. You're not wrong. So when it comes to acting, like, would you consider yourself a method actor?
I haven't been put in really method actor situations, but I've tried method things, like, especially now.
Okay.
No, I really wouldn't, though.
No.
And I really don't, I can't say I don't see the purpose, but it is a little unnecessary, just a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah, if I have to play somebody homeless, I don't need to sleep on the street. I don't need to.
You might need to feel the gristle on your face in order for you to portray that emotion.
Now, I've done things like that where I need to feel how I feel to be in this situation, kind of be like this person. But I don't need to go all the way. Some people go all the way. Some famous people go all the way. I don't need to do all that. That's part of acting. I'm supposed to make you believe. If I can't make you believe, if I got to really do it, then I probably ain't that good. I should be able to walk in and make you believe whatever I'm doing. You should believe it. That comes with your practice. Your practice.
Well, Jim Carrey, he had a documentary about him playing that role on The Man in the Moon. I don't know if you ever seen that movie. But he did major method acting where he was like a drunken alcoholic man for like days on end.
Now that I could see because I don't drink. I've drunk liquor before, but I don't drink. So I literally go up there and act like I'm drunk. And that's not what you want to do in acting. Right. You always want to be drunk. you don't want to act drunk so people can believe you. So I don't know the experience of being drunk. I've never been drunk before. So I can see him doing that just for like research purposes and really trying to see how it is and see how his body feels, try to remember how he moved and all that. But to just be doing it, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I just feel like I don't need all that.
Okay, you say I don't need to do that. I'm gonna go in there and get the job done.
Some people need to be pushed more than others, though. So I can see why they do it, though, for sure.
Okay. So what's your method then? Like, how do you prepare for a role and just go in there and knock it out?
A lot of research.
Okay.
Like, I remember my first ever, like, big production audition was Chicago Fire. And it was to be a patient who had jaundice.
Okay.
Yeah. And he had, first off, y'all, he had jaundice. He was supposed to be real skinny. And he was like on his third or fourth heart surgery. So I'll just imagine this guy like, this is probably a real skinny person. And I'm like, I don't know how I can fake that, y'all. I don't look jaundiced or I don't know the proper word. But yeah, man, I had to do research. I had to YouTube it. I had to read about it. Like, how do they act? How do they look? Is there something about somebody with jaundice that you can just tell when you walk in and see them or not? Or do they walk a certain way? It's a bunch of things that go into it. And yeah, I guess it's just the research. That's my thing. Yeah. And I would say asking people, like, if you have something that's specific time period, if you know somebody that was alive during that time or a grandparent or an older person, ask them, how was it? Oh, did they used to laugh? Was comedy like anything, any insight can help you. So I try to get any insight, but I do a lot of research.
Nice.
Like I do the professional thing. I don't know like if that's a hard concept to give for some people, but you do the professional thing. You give it its proper time, its proper research, and it'll come.
Okay.
That role will come out you.
I like that though. I'm happy you said that. I think a lot of people really focus on just the improv aspect of acting, but for you to say like, I researched, I want to know how they walk. Like,
a lot of people just want the end product. I get it. I want the end product, but if you don't fall in love with the process to get to the end product, then you'll never get to the end product. So it comes with all the boring parts. If you want to do the fun part, you got to accept the boring parts. And that is reading, a lot of reading, or just talking to people, watching video. Oh my goodness, y'all. I watch so many videos of things I had no interest in, just so I can get some insight on how this is. And then you really find out something. It's like, oh snap, let me look at something else. Oh snap, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. So yeah. If you're not trying to research, I don't even know what else to say. Okay. Research. Y'all got to research if you want to act. You got to really know what you're doing. Somebody watching this know.
Yes.
Somebody know. Somebody know in 1977 we used to drive in cars like this, not like this. Like somebody know.
Okay, somebody know.
Yeah, somebody know. And I want to be on it.
Facts.
I want to trick you when you watch it.
I like that.
Yeah.
I want to trick you. Make you believe it. No, I love that. That's super dope. That's dope. So just to wrap up the snakes, was there any one episode that really like stuck out with you the most that you were in?
One episode. I gotta forgive me. I don't remember the episode numbers.
It's so many.
I don't remember in episode 4.
Right.
But I remember a scene and it was a drug deal going on. And I wasn't even in this scene.
Okay.
Marcus know what I'm talking about. I wasn't even in this scene. I was helping behind the camera. And there's a drug deal going on. We're in North Chicago. It's a drug deal going on. And it's supposed to be like two gangs meet up and they're supposed to be doing a drug deal. And we in the backyard of somebody's house. And we have prop weapons. And we had one prop weapon that fired. In acting, you have the prop weapons that fire. No projectile comes out. And the I guess the gunpowder, you would say, you can get different loads of it. So sometimes in movies when you see it and they shoot them and it look like it's shot, if you're on set, it probably makes no noise. Or they have full loads. They call them quarter loads, half loads.
Okay.
Full load sounds like the real thing. It's gonna look like it, but it's gonna pow. It's gonna really sound like it too. So usually they use smaller, so it don't really, it go pow, pow. But it looks, so when they add it in post, it looks and it sounds real. We had a full load one. So this gonna look real and it sound real. It just don't shoot nobody. The scene, we do the scene. It's other prop guns that don't fire on it. So it's like big, long arms, and then we have this small firearm, and we shoot it one time. I think it actually gets shot in the air. And then we doing the scene. We like, oh, okay, we talking about wrapping it up or whatever. And I go to the driveway, and my back is to the end of the driveway. And some dude was like, freeze.
Oh.
So I'm like, I turn around like this too. I'm like,
Mad.
I have a camera in my hand. So I ain't even tripping.
Oh my
like,
God.
I think I was dressed in white, and I have a camera in my hand because I was like helping film or something. And this white officer, he was shaking too.
Oh, Lord.
He's shaking. So I'm thinking like, and then next to me is one of the actresses, and she has on all black, and she had the gun in her hand.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So she's scared. She's nervous.
Yeah.
He's clearly nervous. And I'm just thinking like, because I'm in the military at this time, y'all. So, and my job was weapons. So I know he could actually shoot us because he's nervous. Not because we were doing anything wrong, but he's not thinking at the time. He's kind of, he's nervous. And I don't know why he's shaking. Like he's literally shaking. And I'm like, and she's shaking, she's scared. And I'm like, just drop it. Just drop the gun. Because if you keep it, he can tell you to drop it. He gonna shoot you. So she drops it. And he put me on the ground.
Dang.
He put the girl on the ground. Now I'm face down into the ground. We all face down. SWAT come up. They stand, like they cuff us, stand us up, and I can see the whole block was shut down. This is I think Sherman in North Chicago. Whole block is shut down. I don't know how they snuck up on us like this, y'all. Both ends shut down. Cops is everywhere. And then they wasn't listening to us, y'all. I think they was gonna take us to jail. And to set it off, y'all, I snuck off the base. I had snuck off the base to film this. Yeah. So I was in what they call restrictions at the time. I wasn't supposed to leave the base out of uniform. So I left out my uniform.
It's
like
check
I
marks.
hit a, yeah. I snuck off base. And if I was going to leave, I had to leave with 2 people or something like that instead of just 1 or something. So y'all, I snuck off the base for this. And all I was thinking when I was face down was, they finna kick me out.
Dang.
They finna send me to Navy jail, all this stuff. And by the grace of God, y'all, some black officer came up. He had on, never forget, he had on these rain boots. Don't know why. I don't know if that's a North Chicago thing. Somebody in North Chicago police could tell us. He had on these rain boots. It's like 80 degrees. That's why it's weird. It's like 80 degrees. He walk up. He like, oh, y'all filming a movie? I'm like, yes, all this camera equipment. These people got us on the ground for 30 minutes. Like, I don't know why it take you to come up here and realize this. He like, oh, man, we just gonna run everybody IDs real quick. He was like, somebody called and said y'all was shooting 13 shots or something like that. He was like, we just had a gang shooting on this block last week, so we thought it was a retaliation.
Okay.
I was like, oh, no, dog. So ever since then, I think we shot on that block one time.
Never again.
Never again. Never again. I was so happy the Navy never found out. They know now, but
Oh, that's good. They
never found out.
Don't matter now.
Yeah, it don't matter now. I didn't get in trouble, y'all. I just snuck off the base a little bit. But I came back on time too, so.
That's crazy.
That's one scene I remember that I wasn't even in.
See, look, that was
Because the
that
story
karma.
behind it.
You shouldn't have snuck your butt out. Anyway.
No, I was thinking, I'm like, man, I ain't never messing with Marcus again, man. Like, and he was late. So I'm standing there at the end of the block, snuck off the base. I'm like, where's this man at? Like, he was late. Man, I should have known right there. The whole thing was bad.
A sign. That's too funny. Well, I'm glad they ain't shoot y'all for real. Shoot. Dang. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Shout out to North Chicago police though, because they were he was very helpful after that. So, and I think they knew about us after then. So it was no problem telling them like, hey, guys, we're gonna be filming over here.
Okay. weapons.
Yeah. And like you say, I guess people did know snakes. He'd be like, hey, we filming snakes, and they'd be like, okay, cool. So, yeah, shout out to North Chicago Police.
Shout out to North Chicago.
I have no problems with y'all.
We don't want no smoke. That's crazy though. Wow, that's crazy. So let's get into some of the recent things that you've been doing. I want to congratulate you on your nomination, okay, for Actor of the Year at the 312 Awards. You
Yes.
win.
Thank you. You know, I got some inspiration because we are here with last year's Podcast of the Year winner. So I got pressure for Lake County,
Facts.
for Waukegan.
Big facts.
I feel like I gotta bring it home.
You got to. And that's a good picture. I like this picture too. You getting your real model on.
Another
real
story.
model-esque.
I made this whole poster,
You did.
and
Nice.
I took that picture in my closet.
Wow.
Yeah, set up the lights and everything.
Okay.
Just like these lights, set them up. And I don't know what I was going for at the time. I think I had some type of picture inspiration, but yeah, I did that whole thing. 'Cause I did not like. I don't think they even made a poster for us.
No, they
but
just did the list.
Yeah, I had to make my own.
Yeah. As you should.
Because I did not know I was nominated for this. They said like, "Oh, your peers nominate you." I don't know who nominated me, y'all. I did not know this was happening. But thank you to whoever nominated me. I guess I did not know, and I was like, I don't even know if I should do it. I was nominated for 2023 Actor of the Year for the Chicago Awards or something, and it seemed like it's falling through. It looked like it ain't going through, or it's getting postponed or something.
I think it is getting pushed back.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, it's another one. I don't know if I want to do it. But it seems like this one's a big one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had no idea about it, y'all. So I appreciate the people at the 312 Music Awards staff, or whoever voted me.
Yes.
So I hope I win it now.
I hope you win too. I feel like you're gonna win. It's a big deal just because we are in a suburban area, to be out here in the Chicagoland area. Chicago is a competitive market. For people that don't know, when it comes to media, branding, artistry, influencers, Chicago is right up there with New York and LA. So if you're able to merge into that market and build a name for yourself and get recognition, you about something. So this is nothing to fret over. Like I'm proud of you. I voted off 5 different emails. So you got 5 votes for me. I don't know who else did it, but
I appreciate that. Because I didn't even vote for myself yet.
That's, you know what, Kenneth?
I know you can, but y'all, I don't. And then it's like 50 categories too. So I don't know.
It's a lot.
I have no idea about any of these stuff. Like I really stay at home every
But
day.
it's the award show is legit. Like when I went last year, it was a packed house. They got red carpets. You get a nice real award, something you actually take with you, have your name on it. I mean, it's lit. So I really do hope you win.
Yeah. I want to win now that I made the poster. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, that's
I made
the
a
only reason
poster.
you want to win now?
Yeah, for my friend, she's Jasmine Dunlap. She's up for Actress of the Year. Y'all go vote for her.
Shout out to Jasmine.
But I made her poster for her.
Nice.
And she was like, you need to make you one. I was like, Jasmine, I didn't know I was nominated. I'm probably not going to win. I don't even know the other people I'm in the category. I'm not going to win. And I made hers. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, you're right. I should make my own. I should make my own. Then I made one and it became that. So.
No, it looks good. I like it. It's definitely fire. Better than probably what they were doing before. But shout out to 312 Music Awards.
Shout
They're
out
an
to
amazing
y'all.
people.
Not to say anything, but that's how y'all spell my name too. They spelled my name wrong, I think twice. But the Arnette is tricky. I give it to you. The Arnette part is tricky. But they spelled it with 2 R's, I think, one time, and then 2 N's another time.
I'm going to need them to make sure they got it right.
Yeah, please.
Because that
it
matters.
was a copy and paste, but hey, it could be tricky.
I'm dead. So it was a copy and paste. Well, yeah, again, I hope you win. The awards are going down Sunday, March 10th. Tickets are on sale, I think now. I'll be there just to support fellow nominees. I may present something. So I hope you win. I hope to see you there.
Oh, is that an exclusive? She may present something.
I'm not nominated this year, but I'm gonna come present. So
Well, yeah, I feel like you don't need it. You won it once.
That's how I really feel.
You won it once.
No shade, but
shout out to the newbies, but we with the veterans.
Now, in addition to this, you had your most recent role as well.
Yes.
Okay, everybody, I believe Carlos did a watch party for you at the Crazy Place.
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah.
I was at work, y'all. So supposedly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, it was great. We enjoyed it.
Oh, you were there?
I was there.
Oh, so it was an actual watch party.
It was during R&B Wednesday, so we were all hanging out anyway, but we did play it on the big screen. We made sure that we turned the music down. And,
shout out Carlos. He said he was going to do it, but I'm like, oh, okay.
You got support right here in your hometown. You don't even know.
I know now. Man, listen, I really appreciate everybody who hit me up when I was on Chicago PD. Literally, I think everybody I know messaged me, shared it. But y'all, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was way more people than I think I ever knew. And next time, we just gonna make one post and everybody's gonna like that one. Cause man, when I say I was behind for like a day or two, people kept. I try to reply to everybody. If you said like I appreciated it or whatever, no, I try to say thank you or say I appreciate you. By the time I got to 20, somebody replying back, it's getting shared again. I was like, Lord,
it's too much.
Yeah, so it was. I think I got to everybody though, but it was a lot. So if I ever become big time, y'all, first thing I'm getting is an assistant.
Absolutely,
somebody getting a job.
Absolutely. Well, we got the clip as well. We're going to play it back again just so you guys can see it. In case y'all missed him on the big screen, this was Chicago PD Season 11 premiere.
Hey, Mo, what do you got?
Okay, so we just got here a minute ago, right? Now, this man doesn't look armed. He hasn't really been responding to us. Don't really know if he's able to. Also, don't know if he lives here either.
Okay, we got it.
Ooh, hold on now. So what was the process like with that? I know you spoke on Facebook, I think before it aired, a little bit about filming. So yeah, you made like a status or something about filming because you said you didn't know who any of the people were when you were there.
Oh yeah. Like I say,
he's like, I'm just here. I don't know who any of the people are. I don't know who's famous or who's not.
Not that like they're not big time or something, but I just was unfamiliar with the show. Like I know of the show,
yeah, but
I wasn't really familiar with the characters of the show and everything. And you said the process?
Yeah. I mean, since you didn't know the show, how did you even end up doing that if you didn't even know what the show was?
Oh, well, I have an agent, so she sends me all of these things.
Okay.
And this is probably like my 4th or 5th audition with Chicago PD.
Oh.
So I've been denied by them a few times. I think I've been denied the most with Chicago Fire. So, but yeah, Chicago Met, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. I've had auditions for them all the time. The Shy, I have a lot of auditions for them too. They didn't pick me either. But yeah, this process, so I get the audition. You usually get 2 to 3 days to do it.
Okay.
I do it. And funny, on the clip, if y'all see, behind me is a Hispanic guy. He has a hat on. I auditioned for that role.
Really?
Yeah. So I did that role. It was one line. And I sent it in. I think, yeah. So I sent it in. And my agent hit me the next morning. I sent it at night. The agent hit me the next morning like, hey, so they liked it, but they want you to send it for another one. They liked you, but they want you to audition for this other role. And can you do it within like by the morning or something? I'm like, I work at night. So I'm like, all right, as soon as I get off, I got to do it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I had that role had a few more lines in it. I sent it in. I guess they liked it and they booked me. And funny, they cut that scene. I had another line that didn't make this. Yeah, I had another line, and I guess she's one of the main characters who was very, very nice. Her name is Tracy. Very, very nice lady. I would say her last name, but it's kind of hard. Yeah, she plays the Detective Upton in the show. Okay. She was very nice. But yeah, it's a scene. That scene, he comes up to me, he asks me what's going on. You know, I tell him the description of the guy, and he's supposed to say some smart remark. And he's saying a smart remark to the lady, the female. I guess she's shadowing him and she doesn't like that or something. So he says to me something like, no, it's cool. I'm like, I stop him. He walks away, I stop him. I say, hey, you need us to go up there with you? He like, no, you know, it's cool. I got my shadow with me. He walks off. And me and her look at each other like, she like, yeah, he don't know. So I'm like, So they cut that second line, but
And they just do that randomly, right? They don't really let you know that they're cutting stuff?
no.
Okay.
No, yeah. I didn't know. I was hoping that they kept it. I knew something like that was gonna happen. Also, I don't want to give it away. Should we?
It's up to you.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Right? If you haven't saw the episode, so the detective gets slammed in the glass. I ran into that shot, and they did it one time, so they cut me from that one too. So they did it again. But if you watch the episode a little more, right when she gets slammed, I take off, and I'm not in the shot no more. It's because they cut me because I ran, and I was just like this. I was dead in the camera, so I know you would have saw me. They cut that too. There's another scene after that where she's coming to arrest that guy. And I'm not speaking in this, I'm just in it. And they kind of swap me around, man. I was where the lady who spoke was, the other officer. And it goes, she say something like, y'all, is he cleared? He's in the ambulance. Is he good to go? Because he got a warrant, I need to take him. And they're like, oh, well, da, da, da. She's like, well, is he good to go? And she's like, yeah. She grabs him, she walks off. We do that one time. It's raining this whole day too, y'all. We're in Chicago, it's raining. It's probably like 20 degrees, so it's kind of cold. And we do it the second time. Second time, this is all one shot, one take, y'all, if y'all know what that means. So she's doing other things before she come to us. So it's like, we just got to stay in character so she get over to us. You know what I'm saying? I guess act like the police, I guess. So she come over to us, she say her lines, and she don't grab them this time. This time, she's like, all right, well, so-and-so, well, come on. And we stand there, and she's like, come on. I'm like, all right, should I grab the dude? Me, her, and the dude in the camera again, just like this. I'm walking straight into the camera with him.
Oh,
like,
yeah, you talking about we in the camera like
yeah.
this.
And they cut that. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I had blood on my hands. You know, I got blood on my hands now, so I didn't want to grab him. So y'all could do that. So once again, improv, because I was with it. I just didn't know we was doing it, but I was with it. So I was in there. They cut that too. They swapped me with the girl, and they had her kind of grab him. So if you see, I still jumped in it though. I don't think I was supposed to, but I still jumped in it. So I'm just walking with her like, yeah, we take him to the police car. Yeah, as we should.
But I just jumped in it.
Yeah. The crew on set, very nice. Very, very nice. All the assistants were very helpful. Shout out to NBC for hiring the whole cast, the whole crew.
Nice.
Director was great. Yeah, the crew made sure we was straight. I like getting a speaker role, y'all. I did extra work before. Like I've been that actor who I think I did every level. Improv, scripted, extra to speaking role. Speaking role different. Speaking role different. I pulled up, had my own trailer.
Ooh.
Speaking role was different.
Come on, then.
I had breakfast in the trailer.
Ooh. Come on, Kenneth.
What?
Come on. What was the breakfast? What was it?
They asked you what you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
What you get? What you get to eat?
I ain't gonna lie. I just I think I got like some bacon and hash browns. That was it. I didn't really know what to get.
Okay. He was just in awe.
Yeah, he knocked on the door. He said, hey man, what you want for breakfast? I was like, what I want? I was like, well, what y'all got? He was like, yeah, he said a whole bunch of stuff. We got eggs, we got toast, we got French toast, we got this, that. I was like, oh, well, just give me some bacon and some hash browns. Because you can't trust everybody. I don't know what you finna make. I don't know how it's finna be. So I'm like, can't really mess up bacon and hash browns. Give me some bacon and hash browns. I go, they take me to wardrobe and to makeup. I come back, it was in there hot.
Hot.
Sitting in there. Yeah, I was like, oh, y'all official. So official, they knock on the door, say, hey, we gonna take you to makeup and wardrobe. I'm like, all right, cool. I step out. He was like, hold on. She finna get your umbrella. Lady come, the lady walks me. She's like my Farnsworth Bentley. She's walking with an umbrella over my head. I didn't feel the rain for her until I got on set, y'all. Like, they made sure you are straight.
Nice.
They ask you anything you need. They put makeup on you. I got a haircut. I didn't like the haircut, but I got the haircut. He shaved my beard. He didn't tell me that.
So when they do that, you just got to go with it, right? Like, if they say, okay, we got to cut you down. We got to cut this beard off for this scene. You just got to do it.
Yeah, but bro didn't even ask me.
He didn't? He just started?
No, I mean, I was cool with it.
Okay.
I'm here now. But yeah, I'm in the seat and he
just went in.
He was just lining me up for a second. I'm
Okay.
like, all right, cool. That's cool. And then he was just like, shaving it off. I'm like, damn. But
you
I was cool with it because that's gonna make me look different. I'm like, I'm gonna look like a character. I guess. I felt, and then he didn't tape me. Yo, I got tape right now. My sideburns is right here. I look like I don't know, a 1980s cop. I don't know if you can see it on the clip, but I had my sideburns right here. I was like, I can't wait to go home and cut that off. That was the only thing I can't wait to do. I can't wait to go home and cut this off. But at least I felt in character.
Yeah,
so.
you did. That put you in the mode.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's really cool though. That's definitely like a step up to be like, dang, I got a trailer. That's a good moment.
Man, what?
That's a good
they
moment.
Had us, and they had like big tall heaters. They put the heater in front of you. They moved the heater in front of you to make sure you was warm. Every time, as long as I was waiting to be on camera, they was like, they got person with an umbrella. Hey, you hungry? We got snacks. That truck that y'all seen pull up, they had us sitting in there to stay warm. All the other actors in there outside in the rain. The extras pulled up. Extras pulled up. They had the extras sit on the end of the block.
Stop. No, they did not. They had to sit on the end of the block.
I swear to you. Because they make it look like it's a big crime scene or something. I don't know. We walking past the extras. I just feel it very important. That's why I was like, I see how actors can get a little bougie and a little snobby because you feel it. You feel it for it. I don't think so.
I don't know. It look a little bit.
I'm late in the game, y'all. I'm not an 18, 19-year-old, so I'm late in the game. I done have real jobs, y'all. They ain't gonna get too big-headed for me. I don't need it. I know how to survive without hundreds of thousands of dollars, y'all. So
no, that's cool. That's a dope experience. Definitely something to remember.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
So do you have to try out again, like for another role every time, like if something else comes up, or would they like keep you on call for something? How does that work?
So something like that, apparently with the new strike that just happened, apparently the new rule is I can't play like any other characters for 2 complete seasons.
Oh.
So they can call me back though. They can always call me because I was an actual character.
Right.
I wasn't Officer number 2 or Officer number 1. I was Officer Mo.
Okay.
Officer,
that was your name? Okay, Mo.
Yeah, Officer Mo. I actually had a name.
Okay, Mo.
I think his full name is Morgan.
Oh, you had a full name.
Yeah, but they called him Mo. They called me that on the set too. Hey, where Morgan at? Where Officer Morgan? Mo. So I was actual character. So I can be called back. Yes, I could definitely be called back.
Nice.
But if that limits my auditions though.
If you're on
now,
callback?
yeah, they was like they used to send me stuff every night.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay,
now
okay,
they can't send me nothing else because
Okay.
I'm established on the show as an officer. So hopefully they need Officer Mo again. We do some crime in his neighborhood and I can pull back up or something.
We're gonna write Chicago PD and request for Officer Mo to come
If
back.
y'all could,
we gonna blow them up.
if
let
y'all
them know.
could, that would be great.
You know, let them know that was our favorite scene out of the whole premiere.
Oh yes. If y'all could, that would be great.
Favorite scene.
Favorite scene. And I seen my name on a website somewhere.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a blog, like an official, like, I don't want to say the Variety or something, but one of them TV show blogs.
Yeah.
They was like, oh, official cast. Kenneth Arnette was on there. I was like,
Official cast. Come on.
I was like,
Kenneth.
what?
Come on, Kenneth.
I got to get on there. Yeah.
That's super dope. Oh, well, congratulations again
Thank you.
on that.
Thank you.
That whole experience is just inspirational.
Yeah,
That's
great
super
people at
inspirational.
NBC was very nice. A lot of contracts.
Okay.
A lot of paperwork. A lot of, they call it legalese, legal talk, legal paper. But it was worth it when I went there. If y'all want another little funny story, when I went there for wardrobe, you have to go to get fitted and everything before we filmed the episode. I got lost at CineSpace and nobody really helped me. All the buildings look the same and that doesn't make sense. And they don't have any type of lettering or anything outside the doors to let you know what building you at. And I got lost and I walked in on like a set that I knew I wasn't supposed to be here. I was in the building. I'm like, it looked like something important is going on.
So
here.
nobody was looking for you?
Nobody was looking for me. I got treated like an extra. No, like not saying something, but literally, they picked me up in a Sprinter van, which was dope, and they picked me up at this unmarked location, y'all. When I say I was in a parking lot, no building was there. The parking lot wasn't even done. It was rocks. It was a parking lot. And it was one security dude in a shack there. And I was like, am I at the right place? He's like, yeah, you here for Chicago PD? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man, just park and the van gonna pull up. I was like, all right.
Secret transportation.
I didn't know where I was at. And they pull up. Nice Sprinter van. I ain't never been in a Sprinter van before. I see why celebrities get them.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and comfortable. We pull up. Dude say, it's about a 5-minute drive. I was upset. I really liked the Sprinter van. Wish I could have been in it longer. He like, yeah, man. Y'all get out, go to this building across the street. I go there. It's 2 other people in the van with me. They here for Chicago Fire. They filming something else. They go in. They got lanyards. So they go in, they buzz themselves in. I'm like, dang, I ain't got one. I'm talking to the dude it's called the Welcome Center. And he like, oh man, type your name in. I'm like, my name ain't popping up. He type it for me. I pop up. He like, oh no, man, you supposed to be at this other building. You walk there. He points at it. I go there. Nobody's in there, y'all. It's I could tell it's for Chicago PD though. Like it looked like it was something set up that nobody was in there. So I felt like I was in the wrong building. I'm walking in the streets. I finally find wardrobe. I called the wardrobe lady. She called me. She's like, where you at? I'm like, lady, I went to the wrong building. And then I went to, they buildings look like all brick, no windows or something. So I'm like, all right. I go to a building that has all glass. I'm like,
that's it.
This business right here. They gonna know. I go there. They send me to a wrong building. So this is why the lady called me. She's like, yeah, where you at? I'm like, I'm here, but I'm lost. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna stand in the street. We see each other. And then she's like, did you take the bus here? Did you take the Sprinter van here? I was like, yeah. She was like, they're supposed to drop you off at the front door.
Oh.
Kenneth, you're supposed to get dropped off at the front door. Okay, you have a speaking role. Mm-hmm. She kept saying that you have a speaking role. And when you get a speaking role, you get dropped off at the front door. You should not have to walk. And she's like, I'm going to get their number and we're going to find out. Da, da, da. I'm like, all right. Her name was Nancy. Miss Nancy. I'm like, all right, Miss Nancy. Shout out to Miss Nancy. Yeah, she got me fitted, everything. She called a number. She like, call that bus back. It's going to pick you up at the front door this time. She called it. The number didn't work. Y'all, the number didn't work.
Tell about the number didn't work.
The number didn't work that she gave me. And then she getting upset. She calling around NBC studio or whatever the center space. She calling around there like, I need to talk to the transportation department. We need to get their number because they got Kenneth Arnette here. And she lied. She like, he's been sitting here for 20 minutes and and he's ready to go. He done did his wardrobe and he don't need no makeup. He's ready to go. Dude, pull up. Same dude that dropped me off. At the Welcome Center. I told her the Welcome Center. She said, we ain't got one. I said, yeah, y'all do. I said, yeah, y'all do. I was dropped off there and I walked from there. Y'all got a Welcome Center. I guess that's where the extras go. Same dude dropped me off, pull up. He like, she know him. She like Craig. He like, oh, what's up, Nancy? She was like, can you believe somebody dropped him off at the wrong place? He like, what, for real?
What?
I'm looking at him like, Craig, it was you.
Stop.
It was you, dog.
Stop, Craig.
He playing the role. I'm like, dog, it was you. What are you talking about? What? He playing a role for Nancy, and I'm just letting it happen. But I'm like, he's crazy. And then when we drive off, he like, so next time, just let me know. Next time, just say you got a speaker role. You're not supposed to get dropped off right there. I was supposed to drop you off at the front door. I was like, all right, cool. I'll keep that in mind. He played the whole role.
Oh, my gosh. First off, Craig, we're going to report you next time. Okay?
His name wasn't Craig, but I don't remember what his name was.
Okay, if you get a speaking role, you come to the front door.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they treat you different when you get a speaking role. Anybody who's getting into acting, that's your goal. Get you a speaking role. You're going to see, you go from extra to speaking role. It's different.
Elevation.
For real.
Okay, I've been grilling you. I definitely appreciate you sharing stories and just letting us know the process because I didn't know any of that happens behind the scenes. So I got to ask you a few rapid questions before we end.
Okay.
All right. I got to ask you a few questions. So first off, describe yourself in one word. Just one.
Rapid, I guess. Bold.
I like that. If you have to play the main character of any biopic, who would you choose?
Terrence Howard, I've been saying, or Michael Ealy.
Come on.
I've been getting that.
I definitely see that. You gotta do skinny, man. You gotta do skinny.
Yeah, man.
Who is your favorite actress?
First person that came to mind, Anne Hathaway.
I love her.
I love her.
Okay, yes.
She's serious.
Now, why you like her? Why?
I believe anything she do.
Mm.
And me, this is a hack. Me, I'm studying acting now. I'm getting my degree in acting now, y'all. But before then, I didn't know how to study acting. I don't know techniques. So I don't know what are you doing from here to on camera. I don't know the difference. So I always used to study people on camera, and then I would watch their interviews so I could see what's different. What's Anne actually and what's not. And she had me fooled. I was like, this is Anne on camera. So I'm like, I can't tell what she doing.
That's cool.
Like, you making me like, you look like the character off camera. So, yeah, Anne Hathaway, Secret. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if
like
people
her.
expected that or
I
anything.
like her.
But,
She is a great actress, though. You're not wrong.
oh, I believe like how sports is where it's like male dominated. Acting is definitely female dominated to me. Actresses are way better than actors to me because women are just like, not in a bad way, naturally emotional.
That's
like,
true.
It comes natural to them.
That's
like,
true.
That's what they do. Like I'm the minority in this sport here. I feel like all women actresses are better than men.
I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not an actress, but I feel like I could do it if I needed to.
Oh yeah, anybody can.
Okay, if you had to watch one movie for the rest of your life, what would it be? That's all you could watch every day. That's it.
I gotta make it a long one so I can at least have something. I want to watch the same 1 hour movie all the time. Ooh, I'm going to say Inception.
With Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Inception.
That is good. I like that answer. Okay, I like that
Instantly
answer.
kind of want to regret it, but I like
Why?
Inception. It's so hard. Movies, man.
It is hard, but Inception is a great story as well.
I like great stories.
Me too. I think that's what makes it. Like, I love black films, but one of my favorite movies is Interview with the Vampire. No shade.
But from the 90s?
Yeah.
They need to remake that.
They tried. It wasn't good.
They did?
They did a show. It wasn't good.
A show? That's your problem.
They did a show of it on AMC, and it was...
That's your problem.
Okay. What advice would you tell your 13-year-old self?
I'm trying to think. What was I doing? I had
What was you
braids.
doing when you
I
was
had braids
13?
when I was 13.
That makes it the braids.
See, I don't know if I want to tell myself to get into acting early because maybe it don't work out. Maybe I get into it on a bad day and be like, oh, this sucks. And then I never get into it.
That's true.
So I would just say stay the course.
Stay the course.
Keep failing. Keep failing, young fella. Yeah. Keep failing. I wasn't failing grades that bad until high school, but keep on just staying in your room playing video games, dog. It'll work itself out.
Okay.
Invest in Netflix or something.
Talk about invest.
Yeah.
It's about invest in Netflix. Get some stock.
Yeah, get some
13,
stock.
Get some stock. Okay. If you had a theme song, what would it be?
Ooh. No, I was watching a video and it was saying about something about how your health is like coincides with frequencies. And sometimes that's why some people have a song that just gets them going.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's your song. It's like, because it does something to your DNA. So it's like it's tied into your DNA or something. It does something to your DNA that makes you just feel it. I don't know why, y'all. But Nipsey Hussle's, it's called Rap N-Word. That song, man, that's all he say through this. He don't even really rap in it. He just chanting. And that thing, I'd be like, yeah.
That gets you there.
Every time. Oh, no, maybe, but I'll say for a theme song, I'll say March Madness by Future.
Okay.
That makes me speed in traffic.
Okay. Wow.
Because it just flows.
It
I
just
don't know.
makes
It's
you
just
up there.
smooth. And I don't really be knowing what he's
Your
saying.
frequency probably a little up with that thing. You speeding.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I just be listening to it and I be like, oh, snap.
Where am I?
80, 90. Oh, snap, slow down.
That's a good choice.
I don't know what he's saying, but it be sounding good and the beat good.
The beat good.
And it lasts for a little minute
The beat
too.
good.
So you got a little drive. You play that.
That's a good song. So 2024 is here. You did mention that you did have a show or a play, I think you said coming up. So tell me a little bit about that. MLK. So you'll be playing the historic MLK. Is that correct?
That is correct. And it's I know it's a weird transition from playing my last thing I did was City of Vultures 4, which is a gangster movie. So I had teardrops on my face and stuff. So I know that's a leap to play Dr. King. But yeah, that's at the College of Lake County. Show will be February 23rd through the 25th. And then the following weekend, which is March, or the February 28th to March 1st or something like that. One of them, I believe. So.
Okay.
Yeah. The play is by Katori Hall. Now, I don't know if anybody know Katori Hall, but she made P Valley.
Yes.
She wrote P Valley. So if y'all.
That's dope.
So I don't want y'all to think that, I don't know if I'll go Dr. King. It's not a history lesson. This play is not a history lesson. It's not a just an educational informing of Dr. King. And no, it's Katori Hall. And she's very captivating with her words.
Nice.
She's funny. She's very entertaining. So it's not your typical at all. It is not your typical Dr. King story. It was last on Broadway, played by Samuel L. Jackson and Angela Bassett.
Yeah. Come on, Kenneth.
So
come on.
I'm trying to impress.
That's lit. Yes.
And you caught me at a good time because I actually got to shave this off. I got promotional pictures for it, I think, next week. So
nice. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
It's a challenge, though. It's a challenge because unlike most plays, it is only 2 characters for this whole 90 minutes. I think it's about 90 minutes. It's me and one other person, and we do not leave the stage when we get on.
Wow.
Ain't no intermissions. Ain't no breaks. Ain't no other character coming on where I could walk off. I have to memorize a 40-page play.
Wow.
And get it done. 6 nights. 6 different times.
That's pressure.
It is.
Are you sleeping? Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. I got
That's
used
a
to
lot.
it.
How do you memorize 40 pages like that and then actually sell what you memorize? And how do you do that?
I thought about that too when I first got it. I didn't realize how big the role was. And I was like, oh, snap. Most I ever had to do for an audition was like 7 pages or something. And then it's like other people speaking. So I really got to just one line here, a couple lines here.
Right.
It ain't that hard. First, I always believe like, as long as I seen somebody do it before me, it can't be that hard. Can't be. So when I seen Samuel L. Jackson do it, he could do it, I could do it.
Okay.
That's when I was like, he could do it, I could do it.
Come on, confidence.
So yeah, I'm saying I got the confidence. I know I'm gonna practice hard to do it, and I am. And it's intimidating at first to see all those stuff you got. Remember, man, you do it so many times though, you start to get to it. It's just remembering a conversation. That's all acting is. Remembering a conversation. I tell everybody that if you're trying to get into acting, don't think of it as challenging. Everybody's been in an argument, and arguments are live. They're unplanned. And then you go to your homegirl next week or tomorrow and be like, girl, so I said this, and that's what he said, but you ain't planned that. You ain't scripted. You heard it one time.
That's true.
So you have the mental capacity to do it. So
nice. That's true.
yeah.
What are the tickets? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, you can call
Okay.
the box office at College of Lake County.
Okay.
You can get them there. They sell them on site. And I think there's also a website you can get them at. I have a flyer. I'll post a flyer. I think I already posted the flyer on my Instagram. It'll give you the information for that. Tickets are $10, I believe.
Okay.
Student, $8 or something. I think it has like a military or elders discount or something. Senior discount as well. But I think $10 at the most, y'all.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad at all.
And it's like tax time. So.
Oh yeah, it's tax time.
Yeah,
That's why y'all
it's tax
go.
season.
Y'all got it.
Y'all got the money.
You got it.
I'm gonna be there. Definitely.
Like I say, it ain't no ordinary Dr. King. It ain't none of that. So you will be entertained. I promise you're going to laugh. It's nice. It's Katori Hall, y'all. Like I don't want to give nothing away, but it's Katori Hall and it's not orthodox.
That's dope. I'm excited to see you do this 90-minute play nonstop. You and this other person. I think that's going to be dope.
My only thing is we can't record it. They won't let me record it so I can keep the content.
Oh.
I'm trying to get some people in there. Anybody know any celebrities, any actors in the area? Can y'all pull up, please? That'd be great. I know Miss Felicia Rashad is in town. March, she's directing something at the Steppenwolf Theater in Chicago. So you got to have rehearsals.
Yeah.
You're going to be in town and near. I reached out to your managers. That's all I'm saying. It's me.
Seriousness. Well, definitely make sure that you guys tap in with that to see the show. You'll be posting it online. I'm going to be at CLC. I will be there definitely. I want to support any way that I can.
Appreciate that.
So I just think that's super cool. So I appreciate you, Kenneth, for coming on Aspire to Inspire. You have definitely inspired me.
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Dang.
Time to go. But I appreciate you just sharing your stories with me and, giving everybody a taste of what really goes into your profession. You have the support of the city, Lake County, definitely. We rooting for you.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I thank y'all. Appreciate it. Like I say, I'm still going. I'm getting my degree in it. I'm taking classes on it. As y'all can see, I've been on TV for it. So support is free and it does help people. It does fuel them. I don't necessarily get fueled off of yays or nays, but it does help. And in a discouraging time, it will help. And it helps people keep going. So please support anybody who does anything, especially local. I know the popular thing is to not be from Waukegan, but I'm from Waukegan, and I'm going to tell everybody I'm from Waukegan.
Facts.
So when you see me at the Oscars, I'm going to be from Waukegan.
Period.
And it's going to be for Waukegan.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So people can just follow you on Facebook, Instagram?
Yes, Facebook, Kenneth Arnette, exactly how it was spelled. KENNETH. ARNETTE. On Instagram, it's the Kenneth Arnette. I don't know if y'all want me to spell that again, but it's THEKENNETHARNETTE.
Make sure you guys tap in with Kenneth. Like I said, we got to support the people here in Lake County. We got to make sure we keep uplifting, making sure that we come out, because these are the movers and shakers right here, okay? These are the movers and shakers.
It's a lot of people, if y'all don't know. There's a lot of successful people from Lake County, please.
Definitely a lot. And as always, appreciate you guys for tuning in to Aspire to Inspire with me, Robin E. Make sure you guys follow Lake County Media page on all streaming platforms and check out all of the amazing shows we have lined up this year. Keep thriving.